Alright guys, today's episode, we're going to be trying out a redneck homemade vibrating screen. So I was in the market for a screen. I excavate and save about 200 yards of topsoil every year. And I usually rent a small screen and just take one full day to do it. But I stumbled across this screen for sale. It was like 800 bucks. So I bought it and I ended up getting a 3/4 inch diamond plate too. So I can take that off in the winter if I want to. The main purpose was to break up the sand clumps in the winter months, but now I can, screen my excavated topsoil, and I can also screen my wife's compost. She's got an equestrian farm, so she's got a lot of horse poop and leftover hay and stuff, so I'll be able to screen that now. So the screen itself, without the compactor, worked really good for screening sand and gravel. Obviously, it's what it's made for, but it didn't do a very good job screening loam. I kind of had to have one person in it shaking it with one skid steer and the other person loading the screener. So I had this idea. I was like, why not put my junky compactor on top of it and see if it works? So we're gonna try that out today. So let's see if it works. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. It's like 3 years old. I have like 400 yards of this for free a year. So a lot of times though, there's a lot of rocks in it and stuff. So I like to run it through a 3/4 inch screen if I can. Pretty good stuff. I'll mix it in with my loam if somebody is using it for like a planter box or a planter bed or something. It's usually add some nutrients to the loam. So here's what's coming out. All these rocks and all these clumps. Just unfinished horse poop essentially. Big rocks like that. I really don't want that in my compost, so it's working pretty good, I'd say. The only downfall with it, being angled like that, is I'm a little concerned about the oil not circulating the engine correctly, so I kind of wanted it up more like it was, but I don't think it was doing as good of a job vibrating. In case you're wondering how it works without the compactor going, not very good. It was a lot easier to load the screener on this side. On the other side, it was too difficult to see if I was getting compost all over the compactor. So this side is seeming to work a lot better. there you go, you guys. Probably 80 yards. Took about 3 hours. And I was obviously operating the drone and the GoPro and stuff, so I'd say it's about 80 yards there. It's a 20-foot container, 8.5 feet tall. And that's the waste pile right there. The top of that mop block is 6 feet, so obviously a lot less compost over here than over there. Sifted through it everything about twice. So this is the unfinished pile. I'm gonna let that probably go another year, and then I'll do the same thing. Can't tell, but there's probably like 200 yards there. So there you guys have it. I think it works pretty good. Obviously it looks, you know, really dumb, but it's actually quite effective, a lot better than what I expected. And even the small one I rent, it might just be better than the one I rent. And if I had a second person here to catch everything, it'd probably make a lot more. Obviously I don't do a ton of screening. It's just, you know, kind of one time. This is the one time a year where I do my excavated topsoil from the year and all that compost. So works good for me. So let's see how it does screening loam. So like always, you guys, thanks for watching the video. Try to put out one video a week. I'll probably try to do it every Saturday morning or something like that. But let me know if you guys like this style video. And if you guys got any recommendations for my next video, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks a lot.